what's up? It's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button because I have videos coming up. This video, you probably know by the title, it's going to be a what's on my iPhone 11 Pro Max with the iOS 14 update. I love watching these videos. I like to see what people use for their apps, for their editing, all that good stuff. So I'm going to be showing you guys what I use to like edit my pictures, just good apps I have that I use for all my social media. So I've been watching a lot of these iOS 14 videos because they have so many good tips and tricks, and I kind of set up my phone just like everyone else has those cool things, layouts. I will show you guys how I set up. Mine's more of just a basic, but it's still cute at the same time. I'll just show you guys. But I'm going to be screen recording, so I will put the screen recording right up here to the right. It'll probably be your guys' left though. But okay, let's just get into this. So I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max. It's like a year old probably because I think it came out around a year ago. I heard that new iPhone's coming out too. Like I don't understand what more can they do to a phone. It just blows my mind. So I guess the new iPhone will be coming out soon. But this is just the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I have a wildflower case, so it's the ladybug and heart one. I love it. It's cute. I love wildflower cases, and I also love Caseify as well. I love them so much. But they're just good, protective, cute cases. So I'm going to be screen recording, and then my lock screen is just a picture of me and my boyfriend. I really do not know if you can see, but it is when he proposed. So of course I wanted to make that the lock screen. It's probably like one of the most memorable moments of my life. So I just like having cute backgrounds just to make me happy whenever I look at my phone. So I will start screen recording right now. Okay, so I'm screen recording. I'll put it right here. So this is what my first page looks like. Like I said, it's kind of simple, basic, not very colorful. I don't know. I just like some simple neutral colors. So if you know how to make the whole lock screens, add more things to it, download the thing called Widgetsmith, and that's how I made like the big date up to the left, the big square thing. I use that from Widgetsmith. You can do different colors and everything. I will actually go on and show you guys. So basically you can literally make any of these things and just add them to your lock screen and home screen. And then I use this quote saying good things are coming, just a little motivational quote. But yes, that is what my screen looks like. I have the date for one of the Widgetsmiths, a little inspirational quote for one of the Widgetsmiths, and then up at the top I have the countdown begins because I get married 10/2/21, and this is kind of like the theme I'm going for at the wedding. So I put that as like one of the Widgetsmiths, just like to look at it to be happy. And then one of the ones of us popping a champagne when we got engaged. So of course I wanted to add that just because I thought it was cute. But yes, and then the background is honestly just like a white neutral screen I found off Pinterest. So I screen recording and I screenshotted it and I wanted just to make the background. Anyways, let's just start with all the apps, I guess. So I like to make mine in little folders and everything. As you can probably tell, I have so many folders and just keep it really organized because I hate when like I have so many apps. So I would probably have like 7 screens and I just would not like that. So anyways, let's just start at the top. I have the date. And then photos. Honestly, I'm not going to really get into detail about all the apps that you guys probably have too. Phone, FaceTime, Safari, Notes, Settings, Camera, Clock, Mail, App Store, Weather. So all those apps literally come with your phone. So you guys know what those are. And then Life 360 is an app where you can pretty much like see anyone in your family or any of your friends as well. So you can just see where they are. I like that just in case like I have it for like my family. Cameron's on it. Just, I don't know, just in case something ever happens to someone, you know where they are and everything. And it will show like if they're in a car or something, so like a car accident, all that stuff. So I love having that. And then maps, that comes with your phone as well. So here's the here's the first folder. It is YouTube. So this is all my YouTube stuff, my YouTube apps. So of course this is YouTube. You guys know what this is. But anyways, subscribe if you guys are not, and catch up on my videos if you guys have not. I know I haven't been posting too frequently, but I'm gonna try and get back into the grind and everything. So definitely stay tuned for more videos. And then YouTube Studio, I'm not gonna click on just because it shows like kind of like personal stuff. It shows how much money I've made. It shows like the comments, the views, all the behind the scenes parts of YouTube, like the analytics, everything. So that is that. And then the next is Fonto. I get questions on how I make my thumbnails sometimes. I think I'm going to change it up soon, but for all the thumbnails that I've made in the past probably like year, Let me just pick a random picture. But anyways, this is how you can make letters and make a curve to the title, if you guys know what I'm saying. So Maddie Birch Instagram. I don't know what the frick. Okay, anyways, that is not the font I want. Okay, I just put a random thing. Okay, you can change the size on it, and then you can do this thing that everyone doesn't know how to do, but this is the curve thing where you can make like the top of a thumbnail, you can make a curve, all that good stuff. That is how you do it. There's also other ways, but this is the main app that everyone uses to make that type of thumbnail, because I always used to wonder how the heck you did it, because I didn't do it for the longest time and everyone's doing it. I'm like, how do I make that curve? But that is the app I use for that. And then Camera Connect is an app if you have a Canon camera. Basically, I film on my camera, so I just edit on my laptop, but if I were to edit on my phone, I could transfer all the footage from my camera to this by this app. And then iMovie is just an app that I'm pretty sure comes with your phone, but I don't use it because I use Final Cut Pro on my laptop. But it's just a good editing software to start out with, like if you're starting YouTube or any of that stuff. And then Google Pay is how I get paid and everyone gets paid from YouTube. Google AdSense is how you get paid from the ads on your videos. That is the app that I have to keep track of that. Next is Photo. So this is what I use to edit my Instagram pictures. The first app I have is Tezza. That is literally the app I use. Everyone's always asking me how I edit my Instagram pictures, and this is how I edit it. Like, let me see this one. I'll do this one. Anyways, it just has the absolute cutest neutral edits. I'm just obsessed with this app. I don't even use presets anymore. Like, I just feel like this app is just amazing. And Tezza is actually a person, and she literally lives in New York City. And if you ever see someone's room with all those cool collages, it's most likely the Tezza collection. She's so cool. She has her own app. Definitely like follow her on Instagram. She's just one of those goals girls. Does that make sense? If you know what I mean. She just has such cool photos and inspiration and stuff, and the app literally does amazing because I'm obsessed with it. And I also edit my YouTube videos with this app as well. Airbrush is just a app kind of like Facetune. A lot of people use Facetune, but I found this app on my own. It works the same, and it's easier for me because I'm so used to it. But if you ever have like a pimple, you can blur it out. I use the whitening tool for like if I'm taking a picture in front of a wall and it's like cream or like off-white and I want it bright, I can white it out and make it brighter. That's how like a lot of my Instagram pictures are pretty bright, because I white out the backgrounds and stuff. And it can just you can make yourself look tanner on it. It just has very good stuff on it. And then Lightroom, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Lightroom is. I haven't really been using it. I actually haven't used it in a while. I used to use it all the time, but I don't know, it just makes my pictures look pretty like orange and too oversaturated. I've kind of been going for more of like a neutral look on my Instagram, so I feel like this app just makes it too bright, which I don't really like. Not bright, I like bright. It makes it too like orange, I guess. And then VSCO. Everyone knows what VSCO is. I also have not used this in a while. I try to use it sometimes, but I don't know, the edits just remind me of like high school. It's what I used back in like forever ago. But it does have some cool edits. I guess it's just not really my style. Next is Characters. Everyone knows what this is. They just have like fake, like kind of like fake emojis, like arrows, hearts, stars, all that good stuff. I haven't used this in forever. And then Prequel is an app. If you ever go on TikTok and you see people with like blings and sparkles and different cool effects, most people edit it on Prequel. It's just a cool app. And then Pixar is an app where you can add stuff to the screen. Like if you ever see, I used to post thumbnails with like butterflies on it or stars on it. I use that app because you can put different pictures and it just looks really cool. If you ever see someone post on Instagram with like a cool edit, like the squiggly lines, butterflies, just cool pop art, or Pixar I guess it's called, that is from this app, most likely. Photoprint is a app how you can print pictures at Walgreens. So like if you ever want pictures on your phone printed out, I use this app to print it out through Walgreens. And then QuickShot is a really cool app actually. I will show you guys how it actually is. I gotta find a picture of sky. This is actually such a old picture. I just have a screenshot of it from recently. But basically you can change the sky, and I just think it's so cool. Like if you don't like the sky in your picture, you can literally make a different sky. and I just think that is so cool. So that is basically the only thing I use on the app. I don't even know what else you can do, but I think I saw it on TikTok or something. Someone's like, you can change the sky, and I was like, oh my gosh, and you can actually make like a sunset one as well. I don't know, it's just so cool. So that is why I have that. And then the big widget smith thing says good things are coming, just a quote I have that kind of takes up, I have 2 of those big squares on my home screen, so it kind of takes up a lot of room, but it's fine. And then next is my next page, which is kind of busy over here. It's kind of too much going on, but I honestly only have 2 pages, so it's less like hectic. At the very bottom I have messages. Yes, everyone has that. Next is Instagram, my favorite. I literally go on Instagram all the time, and I love posting on Instagram. I'm obsessed with Instagram, if you could not tell. But this is my Instagram. Go follow if you guys are not. I post a few times a week, so it's very frequently. And yes, my Instagram is just Maddie_Birch. I will have all my socials are always linked down below as well. And then Snapchat, I honestly don't really use Snapchat that much, but my Snapchat is MaddieBirch99. I really never post on Snapchat, but I Snapchat like people sometimes. And then TikTok, I love TikTok. If you're not following me, go follow me on there, just Maddie_Birch. I'm obsessed with TikTok as well, if you couldn't tell. And then next is my other socials. Twitter, I honestly never really use. It's just so like drama-y and just full of stuff that I don't even want to see. And then Facebook, I only go on Facebook like once a week. I really only have like family on there. That's why I go on there. And then Like to Know It. I actually just got Like to Know It. I haven't really figured out how to use it, but so many bloggers and influencers have it. So I really got to get into it. But basically you can post your outfits and you can make money from posting them by like linking stuff, all that good stuff. And then Reward Style is like you have to get qualified for this, but it's kind of with Like to Know It. So basically, let's say like someone likes my couch, I can link my couch and give them the link, and if they make a purchase, I get commission from it. It's basically just a cool thing that a lot of bloggers use, and I really need to get into it because I could be making money, but I just need to figure out how to work it. Next is Pinterest. I'm obsessed with Pinterest. I never really promote my Pinterest just because I just don't really use it that much. I literally have 70 followers. Well, I use it a lot, but I don't post on it. Like, I just don't really know how posting works and how I can post my own pictures. I'm not sure, but I like to make some like different boards and stuff just for inspiration and stuff, especially with my wedding coming up in a year. I definitely need to start using this more for like wedding inspiration. Next is a Depop. Definitely follow me on there if you like my style or clothes or anything, just because I'm obsessed with Depop. I literally, like, I just have so many clothes I always need to sell, and it just takes, it's kind of time consuming, okay? I have to try on all the clothes and take pictures, but if you like any of my clothes, definitely go check it out, because here are all of them, all the recent ones. I literally been posting like every day recently, so definitely check that out. And then Triller. It's kind of like TikTok. Everyone started using Triller when everyone thought TikTok was gonna die, so I downloaded it, but I haven't even used it. And then Kalo is just an app that you can post your clothes on. It's just, I had a collab with them, so I have it, and I collab with them pretty frequently, so it's a pretty cool app. Messenger is the app for Facebook that I literally do not use. Next is my music section. So I have just Apple Music, everyone has that. And then I have Spotify. I don't really use Spotify. I'm more of an Apple Music person. All like my stuff is pretty much on Apple Music. So yeah. And then Spotify, I really need to download because I have a lot of podcasts that I want to listen to, but a lot of people only have their podcast on Spotify, which is kind of sad. I wish people had a lot more on Apple Music, but so I'm probably going to get Spotify soon because I definitely want to listen to some podcast. And then iTunes Store, don't really use that. Shazam is just an app for, like, let's say you're at a restaurant and hear a song and you don't know what the song's name is, you Shazam it and it tells you. And then podcast is an app where I guess where you can listen to podcasts, but I just use Apple Music if I were to listen to a podcast. Next is money. So this is kind of just like kind of a personal part, but 5-star is just my normal debit card and debit account or banking account. And then Capital One is credit account. And then Venmo, everyone knows what Venmo is. Cash App, same thing. Credit Karma is where I can check my credit and what I can do to boost my credit, what my credit score is, all that good stuff. And PayPal is basically kind of like Venmo. You can transfer money back and forth. I don't really, I don't use PayPal with other people. I just use this when brands pay me. They pay me usually through PayPal. So that is why I have that. And then DocuSign is kind of just an app I have because whenever I do sponsorships with brands, usually you have to sign a contract, and that is what you use to sign. Next is travel. I have not used this in a while because I have not traveled in literally so long, just because the pandemic and my anxiety would not let me get on a plane anytime soon. So who knows when the next time I'll be traveling, but I really want to. It's just being on a plane, I just cannot get on a plane. But anyways, Hopper is an app where it tells you when the cheapest time is to fly, so you can get good deals on plane tickets. And then American, me and my boyfriend, we usually fly American when we do travel, and that's why I have that app. We fly American or Delta. We've had like scary experiences, like Frontier, I would never do. No, that is such a scary plane. I got on one time and they had an anxiety attack because it was so small and scary. And then Lime is an app where we had this when we were in LA because we were riding the Lime scooters around, and you have to do it through your phone. And then Airbnb, it's basically an app where you can rent out houses or condos or apartments when you travel instead of using like a hotel or something. And then next is Shop. Everyone knows what shopping is, but Amazon, my favorite place. I think everyone knows what Amazon is, but you can literally get anything for pretty cheap, honestly. So next is Go. Go is a app where you can purchase shoes on, like find really good shoes. And yeah, so like good Nikes, Adidas, all like the Air Jordan 1s everyone always obsessed with right now. But yeah, that is where you can find good deals on shoes. Etsy is an app where you can find kind of like just a lot of small businesses sell their stuff through Etsy, so that's pretty cool. And Princess Polly, my favorite clothing store probably ever. It's just so cute, so trendy, literally the best stuff ever. Definitely check out Princess Polly. I will be doing a collab with them probably in the next couple YouTube videos because my clothes just came in, so I definitely just need to make the video now. And then next is Sneakers, which is a Nike app. A Nike app where you can just buy sneakers through Nike. It's just easier than going on like the Nike website. I like to sometimes just buy my Nike sneakers through the app. Next is Shein. I did a collab with them. That's why I have this app, because I just was picking out the clothes I want and everything. It's just a good app. They're very cheap and very affordable and literally have such cute pieces. StockX is kind of like Go, and you can just find really good deals on shoes, Air Jordan 1s, all the cool shoes. Next is Starbucks. Everyone knows what Starbucks is. I honestly always forget to use the app, which is pretty bad. So next is Auto Traders, where you can find cars, good deals on cars, what cars are in your area. Next is Health, the fitness and Apple Watch. I don't currently have one, so I don't even use those apps. 30-day fitness, I'm not sure why I have that. Maybe it comes with the phone. Health, I use this app because it tracks your steps. So I try to do like a certain amount of steps every day, and I try and track my steps. So that just tells you how much steps you have, and it tells you like how many calories, how many miles you ran or walked, because I usually walk because I'm lazy. But I'm gonna get into running soon, hopefully, if I can keep working out every day like I try. Anyways, next is food. So sometimes, you know, when you're just having a lazy day, you just want to do Grubhub or Uber Eats, so it can just deliver it to your house or apartment. And then Instacart is the first one. I never use that. I don't know why I have it. Open Table, don't really use that either, especially right now during a pandemic. Basically, you can like reserve your table at a restaurant through this app. Next is my anxiety, kind of like mental health area. These are just really good apps. You can check them out, whether they have like good music or just good not really podcasts, more of just people speaking and letting you know like you're not alone, the anxiety will pass, all that good stuff. Pretty much all these are really good apps for anxiety or depression or any type of mental health illness that you have. They definitely help calm you down and just help go to sleep some nights and stuff. So yeah, those are really good apps. Next is Apartment. So this is kind of just for my apartment. The AT&T is how we have our Wi-Fi and cable, and then the active building is how I pay my rent every month. Next is games. I literally never play games, but I've had all these games on my phone for so long, but they're pretty cool. You can check some of them out, but I don't really use it. And then Widgetsmith is the app that you use to make all these cool things with the new iOS14, which I have all those. I only have 4, but they're pretty cool, so definitely check out that. And then this is just random, literally the most randomest things I just threw in there because I don't want them on my home screen. But yes, this is what is on my iPhone. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love y'all.